pattern 1. Okay, I'm creating pattern 1 like this. I'll just. So I'm creating a class pattern 1. For that, I'm going to take so I'm just going to take that only that example which we did to that day. I equals to 1, I less than equals to 3, and I plus plus. So we always have to consider the number of rows and columns. We have to consider the number of rows and columns. So like I have taken I equals to 1, and actually I have declared it previously, that's why it's showing multiple declaration error. I equals to 1, I less than equals to 3, I plus plus. Then for j equals to 1, j less than equals to 3, and j plus plus. Okay, so here system dot out dot print, and I'm taking the star, and system dot out dot print ln. Okay, so now this I have taken this pattern 1, and the same pattern which we did that day. So after that, after this we will do another patterns also. So I have just compiled it, and I'm just going to print it, run it. So you can see that this was the pattern. So we just have to consider the number of rows and columns. We took it till 3 because we were having 3 rows and we were having 3 columns. That's why we have done that. Okay, the next pattern I'm just going to take pattern 2. Oh, sorry. So for this one, I'm just going to take a triangle pattern 2, and we will just. Okay, I'm just going to take integer I and j again. For I equals to 1, I less than equals to 5, I plus plus. Then for j equals to 1, j less than equals to I, and j plus plus. After that, here I'm printing system. I'm taking. Okay, then this time also we are printing a star only, but in a different pattern. I have nested it till I. So print ln I'm taking for the next line this time. We're going to compile it and run it. So we have got this particular pattern. What should we do if we want to, in this particular pattern, like let me come here again in the editor, and I am just going to give you a simple dry run. We are having I equals to 1. After that, 1 less than equals to 5. So basically what we are checking if value of I is less than equals to 5 or not. If this condition is true, then we will come inside, and inside we are having j loop. So j equals to 1. Then we will check j less than equals to I. That is 1 less than equals to I, and I is 1 again. So this condition is true. Then it will come inside and print the value of star, the value star. Where it will print at first row and first column. After that, it will just increase the value of j again. So as soon as it will increase the value of j, because this loop is not terminated till now, so it will not come out, it will stay here only. It will increase the value of j, and it will check if j, that is 2, less than equals to I, that is 1. So this condition is false. So this condition is false. So now this loop is terminated, and it will come out and it will just come to the next line. So as it will come to the next line, so like let me tell you that what we are actually doing. We have printed this star. We have printed the star on the first line, first row, first column. Then as soon as we increased the value of j, the condition got false. And then what happened? Due to the next line, the cursor is now positioned in the second row. Then it will just go up and increase the value of I again. So I equals to 2, 2 less than equals to 5. Condition true. It will come inside and the value of j is 1 again, because j was initialized to its initial value because the loop was terminated. Then 1 less than equals to 2. Okay, the value of j was 1 and I was 2 because we are checking till I, so it was 2. So it is this condition is true. It will come inside and it will print the star on the second row and first column. So second row, first column it will print. So second row and first column is this one. It will print here. Then again it will increase the value of j. It will increase the value of j and it will check 2 less than equals to 2. That is true. And that is true. So it will come inside and print star. Where it will print the star? It will print the star on the second row and second column this time. Okay, second row and second column. This one is the second row and this is the second column. So it will print the star at second row and second column like this. So like this. Okay. So then it will again increase the value. So it will again increase the value of j, that is now 3. Then it will check 3 less than equals to 2 because the value of I was 2. So it will just check j 3 less than equals to 2. The condition is false this time. After that, it will check that it will just come out and the cursor will be positioned on the next line because of this ln. Then it will go up and it will increase the value of I, that is 3. 3 less than equals to 5. The condition is true. And the condition is true. It will come inside. The j is again initialized to 1. It will check 1 less than equals to 3. The condition is true. The condition is true. So it will just print a star on the third row, that is I equals to 3, and the first column j equals to 1. So third row, first column, it will print a star again. It will print a star. Then it will increase the value of j equals to 2. That is the inner loop we are working on. 2 less than equals to 3. Condition is true. It will come in and print the star again. Where it will print now? Third row and second column it will print this time. The third row and second column it is going to print the star. It has printed. Then again it will increase the value of j. It has increased the value of j to 3. 3 less than equals to 3. Condition true. It will come inside and again print a star on the third row and third column. Then again it will increase the value of j. J equals to 4 and 4 less than equals to 3. Condition false. The condition is false. So it will just get terminated and come to the next line and then increase the value of I equals to 4. So now this time what will happen? It will work. The j loop will be gone to 4 and it will print 4 stars in the fourth row. And then again the condition will be get false and the value of I will become 5. Then j will run till I, that is till 5. So it will just check the values till 5 and print the star till 5. So this way it will work. I hope now it is clear. Next, I'm just going to show you another pattern, and okay, I'm just copying this. And if we want to print some number, so for that I'm just going to tell that how we can do that. So I have to change it to 3. Yes. So now I'm printing j instead of star. I am printing j. So according to the value of j, a pattern will be printed. I'm just going to compile and run it. So you can see we have got 1, 1, 2, because what is happening? As soon as we come inside, the loop is working according to the value of I, and that's why in the first row we are getting I 1, 1, 1, then 2, 2, 2, then 3, 3, 3. In this way we are getting the values. Okay, so like if we want to print the numbers, we have to take the we have to print the value of I and j. So let me just tell a bit of dry run of this question also, so you would be able to do. Here I'm just going to say I equals to 1, then j 1 less than equals to 1 condition is true, then inside it will take j equals to 1, then again 1 less than equals to 1 condition is true, then what it will print, it will print the value of j. That means it will print I, it is printing 1. Oh sorry, it is printing 1. It will print the value of j, and the value of j is 1. It will print in the first row and first column I equals to 1 and j equals to 1. In the first row and first column it will print 1. Then it will increase the value of j, and it will increase the value of j to 2, and check 2 less than equals to I is 1, still, then it will be false, so it will not print anything. Then again it will increase the value of I equals to 2, then it will check j equals to 1, it is 1 less than equals to 2 condition true. And what is it is going to print, it is going to print the value of j this time on the second row and first column, so it will print 1 because the value of j is 1 this time also, so it is going to print 1. After that j equals to 2, so j is increased, 2 less than equals to 2 condition true, so this time condition is true, it will print j where in the second row and second column, so it is going to print value of j, that is 2 this time, so it is going to print this. So I hope you are getting the idea that how it is going to getting printed. So this way we can do this. Now if we want to work with characters like this is pattern 4. Okay, so for this time I'm just going for the characters. Like if we want to print ABCD, so suppose I'm taking char, there is a concept of ASCII values. ASCII, you can say American Standard Code for, you must have studied American Standard Code for Information Interchange, and there are 0 to 255 values, that is total 256 values it is having, and these 256 values in this 65 is capital A, 65 is capital A, 66 is capital B, and so on till like 90 is capital Z. Similarly, if we talk about the small alphabets, so it's defined that 97 is a small a, 98 is a small b, and so on till um, 122 is small z. So this way, these are some of the numbers. Like for alphabets, I'm telling there is a complete chart that is having different values for every key which is present on our keyboard. So these are the ASCII concepts. So according to this, if we want to print some characters, we can just use the ASCII values to print them. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you that only, that how you can print the character. So this time I'm taking from 65. Here instead of 1, I'm taking 65 less than equals to 69. That is 69 means E, capital E. Okay, then I will just take from 65 till I again. So this time what will be printed? It will print A. Okay, so A B C, like this it will print. You can see. So modifying the value of I and J, and like for character I have told that this was a different, modifying the value of I and J, printing the stars, these kind of things could be done with the help of these ASCII values, or interchanging the values of the loops. I hope you are getting the concept. So this time I'm going to tell you that how to print the spaces, like the patterns which are having spaces. For that I'm taking three different loops I will take, and which kind of pattern I'm going to tell, I'm just telling you. We have done this pattern, and if we want to work with the spaces, we have to take it like this. So this pattern I'm going to print. So basically what is happening here, when we talk about the screen, so the screen is where, the screen is here. and there are spaces. Okay, so basically you have to print the spaces, and how many spaces are there? You can see there are 5 rows and 5 columns, and the number of space is one less than the number of rows. You can see one less, like it is 5, so the spaces are 4. Like in here it is one space, then it is 2, then 3, then 4. So the loop for the spaces will be one less than that of the I and j. Okay, so as I am taking 5 stars, so I will take 4 spaces. So I'm just going to perform this program. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to start, and first of all I'm taking I loop for I equals to 1, I less than equals to 5, I plus plus. Okay, then we will take the loop for the space. So here I have taken j and it is wrong, I have to take I only. Okay, so now I will take the loop for the space. So I'm taking for s equals to 1, s less than equals to 4. Actually we will take s equals to I and s greater than equals to 4, so we'll check till 4 only. uh, Sorry, less than equals to 4 and s plus plus, so we will take one less than the value of I, we will take space one less than the value of I, then system.out.print, and I am going to print the space here. Then again we will take the for loop I and j plus plus, as we have done in the previous example, the one in which we were printing the stars. So similarly, the loop will be nested till I in system.out.print, and I'm going to print the j. And after that, system dot. This we have done. Now I'm just going to compile it. So now I'm just going to run it. Um, so you can see that we have got the spaces, and as I have printed j, so that's why we are getting the values. Otherwise, if we were printing star, we will get the stars. So I am going to do that also. Okay, here I'm just coming the editor. Yes, and if you want to work with the stars, so here if you want to print the stars, you just have to take a star here and you will be able to print the stars. Okay, I'm just going to run it. You can see that we have received the stars this time. So now I'm just coming towards the next program. If we are having some pyramid type stuff, if we are having pyramid structure, so for that I'm just going to tell the program. This time I'm going to tell for the pyramid one. Okay, this is the program 7, pattern 7. Okay, so now what I'm going to tell you, like first of all let me draw the annotation that which kind of pattern we are talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here basically we will basically having 2, 3, 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and again 3, 2, 1. Yes, so this time we are going to take a pyramid structure, so this kind of structure which we are going to work with. Now when we are having such structures basically, so what we have to do, we have to basically take it like this is the one structure, and basically these are divided, these type of structures are divided. Like the on the left hand side we know that how to draw this structure. The left one is very easy, we have drawn it in the previous question. And the right one also we know that how to draw. But you can see on the right structure, there is one less row as compared to the left one. So it is having one row less than the left structure. So we have to keep it in mind that how to work on it. Okay, so now I'm just going to tell you a program for that. And for this kind of structure, like for the left structure, this is the left one. Let me write, this is left, this is right. So we have divided it into two portions, the left and the right. The left, in which if we are talking about the left one, so for that what we need four loops, as we have already done that. Now if we are okay, so on the right one also we are having structure. So for that, for the implementation of that, we need one more loop. Like with the help of four loops plus one, we will implement it. So I'm just going to start. Okay, I'm going to start. So I'm taking the class pattern 7, and I'm taking static void main args. Then after that, we will take integer I, j, k, and d. So this we have taken. Then I'm taking for I equals to 1, I less than equals to 4, and I plus plus. That now I'm taking s loop for s equals to I, as we have taken in the previous example. Similarly, s less than equals to 3, 1 less than the loop of I. Okay, then s plus plus. Then after that we will take. Okay, actually I have not taken s here, so let me take it s. So now I'm just going to take system.out.print, and here I'm going to print a space this time. After that, the for loop which I'm taking for j loop, I'm taking j equals to 1, j less than equals to I, and j plus plus. So this time I'm just going to print system.out.println. So that this I will just print, I will take, and here I will just print the value of j. Okay, after that, here I'm going to start more another loop, that is for the d1. For d I'm going to start, that is for the right hand portion. So now as you can see that here what we are having, we are having one less. You can see we are not printing from the very beginning, we are leaving the first row and then we are printing. So this case we have to focus that how we can print one row less than I. Now you can see that what I have done, I have taken d less than I minus 1. So d less than I minus 1 will reduce one line, one row from the I loop. Okay, then we will print d, and then we will take the next line. Okay, so I'm just going to run this program. Okay, this is not coming promptly because I think I have done some mistake. You can see two lines are missing because we have taken d less than I minus 1, but we should take d less than equal to I minus 1. So we should take less than equal to I minus 1. For that, I'm just going to come to the program and here less than equal to. Okay, so now I'm just going to run this program. So now you can see when we have taken I minus 1, it I less than I minus 1, it has reduced two rows, and I minus I less than equal to I minus 1. So it is taking the correct one. So this way we have done this program also, and like pyramid program we have done right now.